returned to its rightful place, a sanctuary restored and allies made safe. Tales of the devil, memories told, decisions to be made by the brave and the bold. To fight fiendish creatures that move through the night, to save more lives, to find a fading light.
Let's get this show on the road. With everyone rolling for initiative, please.
Don't mind the points on all my rolls. It's something to do with something I've turned on and can't turn off. So
yeah, it's you.
It's like a tiebreaker.
It's a tiebreaker when you add your dexterity score to it. So.
All right, cool.
I will.
Sorry, my
Vanessa,
is taking too long to load. I'm trying to type it in, I made a mistake.
That's alright. It'll come through it eventually.
There for all to
Let's
see.
know what you're about to do. You're preparing us, I like it.
I will, actually I'll roll his X as well while we're here, because who knows beyond that. Vanessa, yours hasn't come through yet, has it? No.
No, so my page isn't loading.
Alright, no worries.
I can do it right there.
Okay, so the Burgomaster has just stepped from the stage with this burning torch. And as he steps over to this wicker sun, Irina is dragged forcefully by Izek and thrown into it. And he begins tying up like the opening where she was thrown in through. And you can see there's firewood built up below it, and the whole thing's made out of wicker and wood. So you can see the Burgomaster heading across the square with this flaming torch, and as he gets within about 5-10 feet of the sun, you hear an enormous crack of thunder across the skies, and drops of rain start to fall heavily. You hear wolves howl in the distance, and the rain gets heavier and heavier, and it puts out the torch that he has. And then you hear from all around you, down all the streets, the howling of wolves and the screaming of villagers.
This is fun.
Would you like to do anything, Ulthmar, at this present moment?
So, how rigid does this wicker structure look like?
I mean, it's all woven together, so it looks pretty sturdy. Yeah, it's like a cage bin. It's like a mesh cage, circular bit, and it has like spikes coming off it to make it look like a sun. And there's this like small opening that she's been put through, and he's just kind of tying this closed.
Okay. No sign of Ismark?
No, you don't see Ismark anywhere at the moment.
Okay.
As the rain begins to fall and the torch is put out, you hear sniggering and laughing coming from the crowd somewhere. And you just hear the Burgomaster shout out, "All will be well, all will be well." And he kind of looks around to head back to relight his torch.
Okay. Well, it seems like a smart fella. I would like to try and push my way over to the Wicker Sun.
Okay, cool.
If I can.
Sure.
Is it alright to move there?
Yeah, you can probably get through. Yeah, because Vanessa's going to let you past, so yeah, you can make your way to there.
Give her a little shoulder barge if she didn't anyway. I'm just gonna say, hi Arena. Are you in on this? This seems like some fun.
You can see she's been thrown in there, so she's kind of on her back, but she's getting to her feet, and she's just screaming and shouting at this guy that's dragged her here. Get me out! Get me out! Ah, what are you doing? Kind of just shouting and screaming.
No, there's no winks in there. I don't feel like she's putting on a performance.
No, she seems to have been forced to in here, and she's scared. She's definitely frightened by the looks of it.
Okay.
This is not a play.
So I'm somewhere around 5.5 feet tall, perhaps a little smaller. I'm not a big, tall, lanky elf. We're the small kind. How big is Izzy?
He is big. He's about 6'5".
Okay.
Yeah.
And I will say to him, oh, looks like rain stops play. Guess you can come out now.
He kind of looks over and
What do you say?
You see him.
Man, use your words.
You see him finishing tying this knot.
Oh dear.
Stay back, elf.
Oh, it's like that, is it? No. Not surprising for Barovia. I guess I'll whack a little charm person on him.
Okay, cool.
I think. Saving throw is 13.
Wisdom saving throw 13. Okay, cool. We rolled it. Don't you try that magic on me. I am not your friend.
Magic? I don't know. I mean, I'm
This woman
a
must.
charming kind of guy.
This woman must burn.
No, it's raining. Don't you think that's a sign?
It is Barovia. It is always raining.
Then why did you try and set her on fire? This is not very good. I think you should just rethink your whole thing. Take this thing down. Let her out. I tell you what. Why doesn't she come with us while you think of a new way to do this that's not relying on and yeah, maybe we go get like a bun or something. Like I hear there's a bakery around here. Just came into a lot of money.
He steps to turn towards you,
We
and
go
then
for a croissant.
he places his hand on his axe handle behind his head. I warned you. As he's doing that, Kaster, you can see there's all this commotion going on ahead of you. Another howl of wolves in the distance and screaming.
Well, part of me's tempted just to sit with my new girlfriend, have a beer, and just kind of watch, see what happens. But
Enjoy the show.
part of me's also kind of like, I should probably get involved. So I'm a bit far to start anything. So I think I will just kind of push my way through the crowd.
Okay.
I'll say farewell to the goat for now.
Bye, girlfriend.
I'll be back.
Yeah.
Gives you some forlorn look.
Yeah. Missing me already. Because it's missing me, I turn back around now. 5, 10, 15. I can only move that, can't I, if it's full?
Yeah. I mean, I didn't want to flood this whole map with tokens, but yeah, just imagine there's a decent-sized crowd of people that you have to kind of shoulder through.
Yeah, because nothing's kind of kicked off yet. I don't want to start trying to shove people out the way and charge through. But
Okay.
I'm trying to kind of make my way up here to try and. My plan is to kind of jump in kind of here and stop the Burgomaster guy.
Okay. Cool.
If he tries to set fire. So at the moment I'm not going to do anything, but if he does end up kind of getting back towards the fire, I might actually ready a javelin.
Okay. Yeah. Sure.
Just if he gets to the point of he's got the fire and he's about to light it, and it's like a last resort. Like
Perfect.
we'll try and shower him first, but.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, that's perfect. Cool.
I rolled a 15, it didn't go on.
Okay. Sorry. Yep. I was doing that and I got distracted. Let me add you to the turn order.
Oh no, that's I didn't know if it's clean.
Okay, Vanessa, you can take your turn now. You see Izek kind of
How
holding
far
his...
away did the wolves sound?
They don't sound that far away. They sound like they're within the city, within the town walls at this point. So maybe only 100 feet away.
I don't know how far that is.
For a wolf, about 2 turns.
Yeah.
I would. I think I'd like to try and do something about these wolves.
All right, cool. So down the main street that you can see down where Irina and Izek came from, you don't see anything there, but to the north, you do see a few people running this way down that street.
Can I head up there?
Sure. Yep.
Oh wait, we've got terrain, isn't it?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. And I see any wolves or anything?
Make a perception check.
Out of place.
Sure, yeah, make a perception check for me. You see down the street,
At 5.
yeah, there are
5.
A handful of commoners, shop owners, farmers and stuff that are running this way, shouting and screaming, and you can't quite see past them, but they're definitely running for something. You see one of them definitely looks like he's been injured. You can see kind of they're holding their arm and there's blood on their foreheads. Yeah, running towards the centre of town.
Okie dokie.
Okay. Izek will hold out his hand to you, Moth, in like a get back kind of motion, and you see that
High five.
his arm is muscular, but you can see all the flesh on it has been burnt and it's almost black, as though it's been caught in some kind of horrific fire. He's wearing like a sleeveless kind of leather jerkin, and he pulls the axe from his back and holds it in both hands. Stay back. She must die. It is the way.
Why? How can you set fire to another person when you've done that to your arm? It's just cruel and unusual. Or it's not that bad. Is it not that bad?
He kind of grimaces at his own affliction. This has to happen. We'll keep away the darkness.
Okay. What about the wolves?
He kind of looks around, and as another wolf growls and howls around. It makes no difference. Once the fires are lit and she burns, they will leave. They will leave our homes. Strahd will leave us. He doesn't do anything other than threaten you. Vert, would you like to do anything?
Yes. I am in awe of the fact that these people seem to have their aggression and loyalties laid at the wrong things. Burning an innocent woman seems completely strange to me when they have such an evil presence in their town. So I am going to step forward.
Yep.
At 20 feet next to Kaster.
Okay.
I want to basically shout that exact thing.
Okay.
Your priorities are wrong. Your aggression should be aimed towards one Strahd, not the innocent children, of which he attacks. And then...
Do you people who wins out?
That's literally what I was about to do. I want to Radiant Soul me old wings out.
Alright, nice.
And shout that the unholy evil is that of Strahd. If you all gathered together and fought him instead of this, perhaps the evil would be defeated quicker, while hovering above them. So I have another 30 feet, so 15 feet I'm going to move one bit further.
Yeah, you see all these, the crowd of people kind of see that you just kind of glow with this golden light, and there's kind of a bit of shock and awe, and they all kind of take steps backwards out of your way.
And then from there, can I potentially do a perception check to see if there's anything odd in the crowd while I'm hovering above?
In the crowd, yeah, sure, okay.
Cool, perception. No, all seems well.
What's your passive insight by?
My passive insight is 14.
Okay. So you don't perceive any additional kind of threats or anything unusual in the crowd. Most of these villagers just seem to be following along with what's happening. You see a few familiar faces. Milovich is around somewhere, and Henrik, the guy from the coffin shop, is kind of skulking around. There are a couple of guards by the entrances to the main kind of thoroughfare through town. But you do kind of get your insight into these people. You get the kind of feeling that your words are a lot of them kind of seem to be nodding along and kind of reluctantly agreeing with you. They seem to be going along with this charade that's happening out of duty, a loss of any other kind of way to deal with this. So yeah, that's what you get from that.
Very cool.
And as you're looking around, you see an influx of people running into the town, shouting and screaming from all alleyways. I rolled that. I didn't click on the token because I'm an idiot.
Just a 2 seconds.
Sure.
Just letting the horses back in.
I can't get this bit on the map. That's really. Your faces are all in the way. Move your other way. Yeah, move. There you go. Move that token. There we are. That makes it easier. Yeah, so you see.
Oh, it's only little. Just scrolled up. Didn't see how big that was.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, Vanessa, Vert, Ulthmar, you might be able to see as well from there. You see this huge wolf stalking down the main street, people fleeing from it. There is some form of part of a body hanging from its mouth, an arm or leg of somebody. And there are women and children and men just crying and screaming and running through the streets. And a lot of the people in the streets kind of are all turning to see what's going on, and they start freaking out and starting to scatter, heading into the streets around. You do see people come running in from all 4 sides. I wish there was a quick way to do this. Okay, let me add those to the track. God's legs.
Yeah. Sorry.
You back? Should be a second.
I'm gonna have the back door open. I'm so cold.
I've been quite cold today, actually. Oops.
Me too, however, I am also eating ice cream. But what else?
Good call. Probably should have done that earlier. Okay, so yeah, you see all these wolves start stalking through the streets, people fleeing from them. The one to the north certainly looks larger than any wolf you've seen before. Bigger than any of the other wolves that you see. This one lets out a blood-curdling howl as it stalks through the streets towards the square. Right, there we go. Let's put everybody back where it's supposed to be. Reorder this. Ulthmar, back to the top of the round. It is you. A lot of these people are starting to scatter around you, again making it hard to move, but people are starting to kind of run out of the way, head down the side streets.
Okay. In the hubbub and confusion and stampede and whatnot,
Yes.
I'd like to sort of try and melt into the panic,
Okay.
away from. I'll hold up my hands from Isaac and be like, "Okay, big guy,
Right.
I'll back off, just slowly step back and like sort of disappear, or not, if not disappear into the crowd, just
Yeah.
generally try and get lost somewhat in it.
Yeah.
But I would also, once I'm sort of broken his line of sight, I'd like to invoke duplicity
Oh, okay, cool.
and bring out Ulthmar. And because I feel like it might help if I can confuse the fella.
Yeah, sure. He looks easily confused.
And I think that's an action. Yeah. And I don't know if is there a way I can put a second token on there?
Yeah, you should be able to just drag one out, actually. Let's have a look. Caricatures. Ulthmar, there you are. There you go, should be able to put them where you want them.
Okay. What can I give him to make him? What's a good symbol to show that he's a fake?
Whatever, it doesn't really matter, just put a dot next to him.
Oh, can you do that? Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've sort of like just stepped back, and then as a bonus action, I can also get him to move like 30 feet.
Okay, yeah, there's a huge deluge of people heading out of that way.
So yeah, I'm just gonna try and distract him. And like if we make eyesight again, I'm just gonna have like Moth and Ulthmar just be like, whoa, ooh, game's changed now. Ooh.
Do you both have a mop on your head then? You look exactly
Try
like
and
you.
psych him out. Well, I think when I summon him, he looks like me as I am. So
Okay.
yes.
That's cool. Isaac doesn't kind of take any action to...
Wig, you mean?
Wig, yeah, sorry. He just seems to be guarding Irina. He doesn't make any forceful attempt to follow you.
Oh. I don't know, I might psych him out or something. Oh.
5, 10, 15, 20, 30. You see the Baron fight his way through these people. Get out of the way! Get out of the way! And he plunges the torch back into the flames of the brazier. And he sees the wolf coming down the street. He seems still intent on completing his task, though. Kaster.
Are the bridge still managing to go while it...
The brazier's fine, yeah. I mean, it's raining a lot, but this is kind of like a metal brazier that's full of logs and coal and stuff. It's burning. It's not as fiercely as it was,
quite hot.
but it's still, yeah. What's Kaster doing?
Okay. So this guy's still brandishing his axe in two hands.
Yeah, he's kind of stood guarding the main door to this wicker structure.
Okay. I want to move up here.
Okay.
I called the distraction again. Right, hang on. Okay, yeah. I was going to use one of my channel divinities because I thought it made him run away, but it doesn't. It just stops him.
Okay.
It frightens them, and the speed becomes 0. I thought they'd run away.
Yeah, that's like some do that, but yeah.
Yeah, no, it's not that one. No, I was going to try and scare the crap out of him and make him run away.
Yep, he seems to be steadfast guarding this doorway.
Okay. I don't want to necessarily be the one to. I mean, I normally am the one to strike first, but.
Wait, what? What's happening? Caster's what? It's not?
I'm not. No. I want to try and basically push him. I'm going to try and just with my shields, just kind of try and force him 5 foot back.
Okay. Okay.
And set his position.
That's fine, yeah.
I'm not going to strike you, you're just going to be like, no.
No, I'm not trying to break his nose out. I'm trying to make a point that Irina's coming with me, kind of thing.
Okay, yeah, sure, fine. That's okay. So yeah, if you want to make a athletics check, this will be contested against his strength. He's a pretty sizable guy. That's a pretty good roll though. Wow.
Yeah.
He's too distracted watching Ulthmar disappear into the crowd, and you just come and shoulder barge him out of the way.
Yeah.
He gets knocked back.
Okay, so I get here and I then state to him that Irina is coming with me.
Okay.
Is the cage like tied with?
Yeah, it's just like a small wicker opening that's been just tied closed.
Okay.
With
can
just
I
a bit
use
of
a bonus action to just kind of cut the tie. And
yeah, it's just a bit of hempen rope. Yeah.
Yeah. I think I've used
You're gonna try
my movement to get here, so we can't move anywhere yet. But
Yeah. Okay, that's cool. Vanessa.
Uh-oh. She's got to find how to unmute herself.
So Pippin sat next to me and she's really like grunty.
Sound effects. She could be one of the wolves.
Yeah,
Or is it?
Yeah.
Could I cast? Could I cast Phantasmal Force?
Ooh.
Kind of. Oh wait, I don't know how to mark it.
Oh, you just hold click, don't you?
Yeah, you should be able to hold
Yeah,
it.
kind of around. Sorry. Like around there. To look like a wall of fire
Oh, right.
on that direwall.
Yeah, okay.
I'm casting Phantasmal Force on the direwall, so it thinks there's a load of fire on there.
Okay, that sounds cool. Does it need to do anything?
So I'll just put it. It needs to do. Does that come through?
Yeah, DC. Yeah.
14.
That's what I was looking for.
So you can put a illusion in its mind.
Okay, cool.
And
Me too.
You not so much.
Okay.
Unless you go bald, then I fucking love you.
Just kiss my bald head.
Yeah. Next time I
Good
see
luck,
you, I'll
Charlie,
come
here.
up and just pick it.
Costs a lot of reading in it.
Like a big
A
jawbreaker.
lot of reading. I know it looks like I'm staring at you all intently. I'm reading.
Okay, so it's got no like it affects everything. Doesn't matter what their intelligence score or anything like that is. Fair enough. So it's just a straight intelligence. That's not going to go well. I wouldn't have thought. No. So yeah, you see it start to kind of. It was kind of stalking down the street, and now it's back on its haunches, kind of growling. That will keep it back for at least for now.
yep, then that's me.
Cool. You now see two more wolves bounding down the streets to the west.
Almost lamb-like.
They seem to head just straight for the two town guards that are still stood at the entrance to the town square, and they start kind of tearing at those guys. And then there's some more somewhere. Some more come from the south. Again, a guard manages to kind of stop one of them before it gets into the square. But another one rushes in and kind of pounces onto a commoner and starts tearing at it. You hear more screaming, people running. Isek, however, now being barged out of the way, you see him grip his battle axe tighter, and the burnt skin on his arm almost flickers with an ember. As he raises his axe, and he will strike down at Kaster. With a 20. You take 14 slashing damage. Ouch.
Well, I'm inside.
Wasn't me.
That shoulder barge had shield barge. Sorry, my mistake. Shoulder barge made it more polite. Didn't start anything.
Okay. Two more wolves enter from the north. And they kind of bound in, again, leaping onto some unwitting passerby that is trying to get out of here. They are distracted, tearing chunks out of them for now. Vert.
Seeing all this,
Chaos.
yes, I am going to, now seeing that he's about to attack Kaster, I have no choice but, in my mind, thinking if I attack him, potentially, Arena can be free, but also it will stop him from attacking Kaster. So I, from the air, am going to launch my spear.
Right. Cool.
At the guy throwing the axe. At the same time, trying to explain that if these people join together, they can fight the wolves, hoping that that's what they choose to do instead of running. All in the hope of distracting them from Arena being burnt alive. So, how does this work with it being like, do I just throw it? Like, I've never. How does it work?
Does your spear has a ranged stat, yeah?
Yes, 20 feet.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, you just make an attack roll like you normally would.
All right, cool.
Because it's a strength-based weapon, it just uses that.
Bollocks. As always. As always. Joyous.
Can I have that back, please?
Yeah, having to try and like throw it past this wicker structure, you're at a bit of a tight angle.
Maybe it's more of a warning shot.
Yeah, it just flies past his head, sticks in the ground behind him. He looks up to
Enough
you.
with these people fighting! Fight the wolf!
He growls up at you.
Perfect. And I'm just left like flightless bird with wings.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
I guess I'm up here now.
It's like one of those, hiya! Oops.
Should have done that.
Sorry. So yeah, that's my go. There's not more I can do with that. My light, I was going to cast light, but I don't think it's bright. It's only bright enough for light or dark things. It's not like blinding. So yeah, that's all I'm going to do for now.
Okay, so the large direwolf will cautiously try to sniff out what's going on with this flaming wall that's erupted in front of it. I believe he gets to make an investigation check, which...
Yes, it does.
That's a 9. And a -3. Wow, that's the lowest I've ever seen.
That's the worst roll I've ever seen.
And I didn't roll it!
So he is continually trying to just kind of takes a step close and then kind of leaps backwards. Still very tentative of what's going on. Back to Ulthmar.
Okay, I'd have Ulthmar approach the bonus action sort of around this side.
Right, okay.
Making sort of threatening, stupid shapes and noises while approaching Izek, and I'm going to try and have me, if I could just sort of, if you scooch over, Kaster, I'm going to try and pull Irina out, just sort of have her join the throng, if possible.
Okay, yeah, you try and help her out of there.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, you. Kaster managed to cut through the hempen rope, so it's just a case of kind of unfurling it, pulling the door open, and grabbing her arm.
Out you come. Come on.
She kind of grabs you round with both arms. Thank you once again. We must find Ismark and get out of here.
Yep. Hey, haven't we done this before?
This old show again.
Yeah. Your taste in men, terrible. But yeah, I guess if I can pull her out and I guess interpose myself between her and Izek, and then I don't know after that. I mean, she's away from the pyre now.
Yeah.
At least.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And as you do that, as you pull her out, you just hear the Baron. No! What are you doing? No! We must burn her!
Oh yeah, I'm sure he'll be super happy when you burn his date. Jeez, man. Read the room. And then I'm going to assume that that's just my action
Okay, cool.
for now, and I'll just be here like a tiny little blue shield.
Okay. He starts heading his way over.
I'm intrigued to know what Caster's next subtle move is.
He uses his movement to get there. Yeah, it's going to be Kaster next. You see Baron Vargas stomping back over to try and grab hold of Irina.
I'd say leave him to me.
Yeah, to be fair, he's not a guard. He's clearly not much of a fighter. He's got this stick that's on fire. He doesn't look like, he's quite old and frail looking.
Exactly my type. To fight.
There's a new side to Ulthmar. Kaster, what you do about this big brute that just smashed you? I'm guessing I'm casting Hunter's Mark on him. Oops, what's wrong?
Can anyone else not hear
I
Craig?
can't hear Craig now.
You, my mic.
That's probably why.
That was I'm casting Hunter's Mark on him.
Cool.
Not more compliment to display it. So I've moved round to the other side of him, kind of stalking him, and then I will attack him with my lance.
Sure.
With advantage. Oh!
Crit machine.
Well, there's Kaster. That's typical Kaster right there.
You bastard.
Here's a bit of a shield nudge, and now, hiya, I'm going to drop you into it.
Yeah. Okay, so that is. It's one-handed, so it's 8 and 5, but obviously I'm going to smite him as well.
Of course you are.
Hunter's Mark doubled as well? Yeah.
Yeah, it's a die roll, so yeah.
Yeah. Paladins are awesome. Let's smite.
Catch him in the back as he's momentarily distracted by Ulthmar and Irina being let out.
Okay. I'm going to cast it with first level, so hit him with that. And do it again.
What?
Jeez.
What?
Yeah, that's not as good.
And then I need to do Mark. I'll find it.
All this for just a guy that was going to burn someone. It's
Oh,
like
nice.
a fuck off direwolf, and you just literally chopped each limb of this guy off.
Yeah. So that was 28, 33, 38, 43.
43 damage in one hit. Yeah, your sword glows bright, and as he's kind of looking back to see Irina being broken free, he turns back to you, slashing him right across the neck. Blood sprays out of his neck. Ah! Screams out.
45.
45.
I don't know if I for one makes a
I
difference.
mean, why not? He is, he's bleeding from his neck's just pouring with blood, and he's bloodied. He's still standing though.
Wow.
This guy is pretty hench.
Yeah.
Yeah, but my spear's next to him in the ground, just staring at him. So he's scared. He's real scared.
I think Kaster needs to see a therapist.
I think Caster's killed his therapist.
He probably did.
Cool. Vanessa.
Jesus.
Some of these people running away as we're doing
I
this.
would like to I think I'm just gonna cast Eldritch Blast at the direwolf.
Okay, yeah, that's cool.
I feel like they've got the what's going on there in hand.
What are we looking at?
Ooh, 11.
It just hunkers down a little bit more as it's kind of freaking out of this flaming wall, and it just flies over the top of it.
Yeah, and then I'd like to retreat a bit. How am I going behind that?
Super good.
What's the weather like up there?
Oh, it's not floating, flying.
He's flapping around.
I'm still going to get that.
Sure.
And that's me.
Okay, cool. So these guards are.
I think I could hear Pippin then.
She's such a fast.
There's a wolf somewhere. There he
You're
is.
such a little choo-choo train.
Vanessa, as you take up position behind Vert, you hear four footsteps land softly behind you as a wolf dives over a overturned crate in the middle of the. You turn to see the saliva dripping from the mouth of this wolf behind you.
Oh shit.
It will try to bite you. 13 to hit.
Muted.
Yeah, muted. There you go.
I don't even think I was before I started talking. I did it myself. And that hits.
Oh, right, okay. So you take 10 piercing damage as it clamps down on your arm and pulls you to the ground. I need you to make a strength saving throw, please.
Oh, Amelia's like really
After
excited.
you.
Is it that, or Amelia's like really like worried about what the role's going to be?
Oof.
Is that
Yeah.
happening?
Yeah.
Move away from.
You just managed to pull your arm free as this wolf tears at you, your flesh, and rips the sleeve off your shears.
It's cool. It's cool.
Okay, cool.
I'm going to scream as that happens, really loudly.
Okay. Kaster, as you mortally wound Isek, he regrips hold of his battle axe and swings at you once more.
I think it should be at disadvantage because he's only got one hand now.
Because he's just taken massive damage.
How about that?
Wow.
Steady.
It was a disadvantage, Bucko, but as you can see,
It doesn't matter.
All
Yeah.
fury and
I
anger.
hit. How much?
21 slashing damage. He just buries this
at level 4, that's not good.
axe into your
Me
chest.
and him are like both just kind of heaving now. Like we're both on our knees like I'm on 1 HP.
Can you imagine if you went to like a boxing match and like these two boxers like absolutely knocked the shit out of each other in 2 attacks, and they're like, well, hold on, I paid like 80 quid for these tickets, and they've already twatted each other almost to death in 2 punches.
5, 10, 15, 20, 40. Ooh, nice.
Oh.
One wolf will, run up behind Isek. This one will probably run up here and attack the Burgomaster's family. Wolf B will get an attack on Isek. That's you, not me. That hits him, actually. Just starts pulling at his leg. He needs to make a strength saving throw. He only just passes that, almost being pulled over. That's doing that. Bert, it's your turn.
Can I... You'll have to help me figure this out, because I'm thinking it would be an unarmed strike. What I want to do is, because I've now seen that Kaster and that big guy is bleeding with the neck. But at the same time, I've just seen a wolf right next to me jump on Vanessa.
Yep.
Can I want to immediately fly down and try and grab the wolf and throw it.
You want to try and throw a wolf?
Like literally not like obviously like 50 feet, but like my initial reaction would be to, because I don't have a spear, so if you go down and try and like in one motion like barge the wolf off Vanessa.
Okay.
I'm at a height.
Alright, so you're going to try to fly down and just knock it out of the way. Alright.
Knock it off that sort of thing.
Okay, cool. Make an athletics check.
Okay.
And he will try to... Okay, yeah, you barrel into him, knock him over.
Awesome.
So you land just behind it. It's just on the ground next to you, but yeah, it's kind of... It winces. Not like that, but just hits the ground.
Okay, that's cool. That works. Because my other option was an unarmed strike, I didn't know how that worked. Yeah, so I thought I was knocking on.
Yeah, you'd have to get into within 5 feet of it.
Melee range. Cool.
Alright, nice. Cool. This direwolf is... Oh, you need to make a concentration check, please, Vanessa.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah. See if this flamey wall's there. No, it's gone. The direwolf looks slightly confused as this flame wall disappeared and kind of slowly stalks forward once more.
Shit on it.
Kaster, you just hear heavy, warm breath on your neck. And it will try to bite you.
Oh dear.
It's a 13, though.
No, it's not good. I managed to...
These jaws snap down at you, but you hear it coming.
No. I think I've got a special trait called Witty Bastard.
Wait your turn.
Just in the nick of time. Ulthmar, it's you once more. More of these noble people are going to get out of the way.
Okay. Right. I'm gonna get Ulthmar to front on Isaac some more.
Okay.
And I can't really leave him to Kaster because he's in a bit of a shit sandwich at the moment. So
In a sticky situation.
yeah, I'm going to, for the time being, right, what we got. Okay, going to take a swing at him.
Okay, basic.
Or a poke, as it were. Sword. I know I'm flanking, but Ulthmar gives me advantage as well.
Okay.
Go. Submit. Get poked. How well did I do? Killed him, right?
He's seeing the wolf about to bite Kaster, kind of turns and sees your strike coming down, parries it out of the way. Just manages to catch you with his axe.
Right, as a bonus action, I'm gonna take what you thought was a wig off my head and put it back on the mop handle.
Okay.
Give it a little twirl, and as a bonus action, I'm gonna cast Spiritual Weapon.
Okay.
But I'm gonna make it look like Ulthmar is holding it, while I'm holding regular mop.
Okay, the mop is the mighty mop is back.
And then Spiritual Weapon is I'll also get to use that attack against him as well. If I would assume that would also get advantage, even though it's like a spell attack, but it's still like a melee attack. If that makes sense.
Yeah. We've figured we've gone on and off with this idea. Yeah. Just take advantage. It's fine. Yeah.
Sweet.
I don't know what the rule is officially.
Hey.
Yes.
Hey. Good job, you
Have a
did.
bit of that.
You say yay, I don't believe you.
So yeah, I'm fainting with my blackened wig mop, but Ulthmar's gonna deck him with my shining golden holy mop.
Holy mop.
For 16.
Nice. Yeah. He's completely surrounded now, so he's kind of looking back and forth, and he's clocking around the back of the head.
It's time to clean up this mess.
Awesome. Cool. Baron Volokhovich. No, he's still standing. Baron Volokhovich will try to attack Irina. Seeing the wolves here and everyone fighting, he can't see a way of getting her back in this wicker sun to burn her, so he's just going to try and finish the job himself. That says rapier, but it's not. It's just a bludgeoning. I don't think that hits. Irina's actually pretty. Yeah, she's pretty good actually. So yeah, she's now struggling with him. They're in a bit of a tussle.
Was he trying to club her with the torch?
Yeah, he's trying to hit her with a flaming torch. She just grabs his arms.
What dick?
She's kind of struggling.
Isn't he absolute dick?
Caster.
I was still ready to throw a javelin for him. Okay. Well, since I'm on 1 HP,
Yeah.
probably do something about that.
Kill everything around you.
Will cast Lay on Hands on myself.
Okay, yeah, you take a moment to try and heal up the huge wound across your chest.
Yeah, and then. Ooh, okay. As a bonus action, can I see him from here? The Swart Burgermaster guy.
Yeah, you can. This like mesh wicker suns. It's got lines of sight through it. You can see.
So I can see him.
It's got some like 1 foot holes in it.
Can I cast Compelled Duel on him?
Ooh, nice.
Stop attacking her and he can come in. I mean, I'm still not looking great, but
But yeah, it'll stop him.
Bring all newcomers, I like it.
yeah.
So he has to make a wisdom save, yeah?
Yes.
Or is that just... Is that now?
You attempt to come in. What's the creature that you see? At least to make a wisdom saving throw, yeah.
Ooh, it's a 12.
And it's against my what? My save DC, is it? Sorry.
Yeah, it will be.
That's 12 as well.
Oh, so he just manages to succeed. So he sees you kind of pointing your sword over to him.
Coming for you, you bastard!
No, you can't. You cannot stop this. She must die. He's still struggling with her.
Okay.
Good try then.
My only semi-decent bonus action. And I used an action to heal myself, and I ain't moving nowhere because I get shit bit out.
Fair enough. Yeah, it would have been great if it worked. I'd have. Vanessa.
I would like. Okay. Am I coming through? So am I camera on fire?
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
Oh. I would like to cast. Hold on. Armor of Agathis
Alright, cool.
on myself. Well, you can only cast it yourself, but and I'm going to try and move away from this wolf.
Alright, okay.
Going to risk it.
Sure.
So I'd like to kind of go there.
Okay. The wolf is prone, so you can move away without it. Well, it could attack you at a disadvantage, I suppose.
Yay! Awesome.
Yeah, if not to. Cool, you're just armouring up and getting away. Good shout. Two more wolves kind of stalk in from the west. One of the few villagers that is still in the square hasn't escaped yet. Gets tackled to the ground by one of them. The other one kind of looks around at everyone that's left. The guards have managed to kill a couple of them, stop them coming in. Other than that, I'm not doing anything. Isaac is now beset on all sides by enemies. Who's he going to attack, though? I will roll for it. It's probably going to be the fairest. I'll roll a d6. Kaster 1, Ulthmar 2, actual Ulthmar 3, Wolf 4, and then the direwolf 5 and 6. Kaster. Sorry, buddy.
All good.
He will. Yeah, you hurt him a lot, so he's gonna swing an axe at you once more.
Lilo, you?
Little me. Ooh, he only gets a 9 though. Weakened by the blood loss.
He's just a bit dizzy. What's going on?
Getting attacked from all sides.
Just got clapped in the face with a phantasmal mop.
Blinded by the
He
mob.
still can't believe whether it was actually a mop or not that attacked him.
What is this day?
Okay, that is gonna. Oh, how's he? Well, that's not right. That can't be right. Okay, that's weird. Vert, it's your turn. Well, I just check something because that seems insane.
So is this wolf prone?
Yes, the one you knocked over. Yeah.
So am I free to move without attack?
You can do it. It will try to attack you, but it'll be at disadvantage because it's prone.
To be fair, I might just, because my thought is going to. I mean, I can move 40. Oh, by the way, are we still difficult terrain with people running away?
No, I think at this point everyone has pretty much either been eaten by wolves or has escaped out of the town square.
Because I'm kind of wanting my spear back, if I'm honest.
I'm a monk who needs his spear.
Yeah, I mean, I could just like pull out Bruce Lee and if Bruce Lee existed in this world, but so yeah, I'm gonna move away. That's what I'm gonna do.
Okay, cool.
5, 10, 15, Hang on. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
Cool.
30. Where's my spear? Just out of curiosity.
It is
Where's the
just,
one spear?
it's like between Ulthmar and Kaster in that empty space.
In that case, that's where I'm going.
Okay.
That empty space.
Yeah.
Cool. Oh, did you get a 7? That's all right.
Yeah, he tries to nip at your ankles as you run away.
Thank goodness for that. I'm gonna. Is it an action to pick up my spear?
No, actually, you can do that as part of your movement.
Woo! Okay, so now I'm going to try and spear this guy in the face.
All right then. Why not? Everyone else is
Yeah,
fine.
man.
Having a bit
Everyone
of
else, right. 15?
that will hit him, yes.
Oh, the 7 plus, because I've got my little radiant thing, so I only get +4 radiant damage.
Nice.
And then I get to do my unarmed strike because I got an attack that actually hit. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Boom.
you go to hit him in the chest, and it's just like hitting solid concrete.
It's okay. I'm going to use some key points and do another one because I'm like full on like.
Yeah. Again, it's just like hitting solid muscle. He doesn't.
These are all warning shots. I'm just like doing them next to his face. Like, oh. This could be on you, but I'm not a violent person.
Talk this out.
Yeah, I'll go.
Cool. Mr. Direwolf. He's got to choice of 2 targets. I will roll again.
He's going to go for the wolf.
Kaster is 1,
He's
2.
the alpha.
Ismark is 3, 4. Sorry, Isaac is 3, 4. Hey, he goes for Isaac.
Does that bloody lucky trait come in again?
He misses it there. Yeah, he just holds up his axe handle as the jaws come down, wrestles
So
him
this
off,
direwolf's got no teeth.
just as Vert's like slapping at him.
Stop it! Stop being so mean. I don't like the fact that they're good with the camp. And I know it's a trait that I've made of him, but it's not real.
That's all, Marc. Ulthmar, you hear the voice of Ismark coming from behind you, shouting for Arena.
I took his bloody time.
See him running down the street towards her.
Get over here, man.
You see that he's got blood like from his lip, a bit of a bruise on his face.
Has he got a token on the field?
Yeah, he's there. Can you see him? You should be able to see him. Oh, right, I put him on the wrong layer.
I can see him.
So, yep. Down the alleyway to the east.
I'm flashing him here, look.
Okay.
Don't flash it.
Put your ropes down.
Not a trait of verse.
Also, I'm stupid because I looked to the left for east.
Oh, sorry, right. He's to the right.
Yeah,
His small
he's
child is with disappeared. He's dead.
Okay. Well, I don't like that crossed out child in the top left of the map, to be honest. That gives me the heebie-jeebies. I'm just going to pretend that I didn't see it.
Wolf victory.
Right, yeah. I'm going to rinse and repeat. Equipment. Short sword. Okay.
It's too short.
I'll poke him for 7.
Blimey. Okay, yep. As he's wrestling with this giant wolf, you manage to find a weak spot.
Yeah, I'm going for the ribs. Or the kidneys. No, go for the kidneys. Yeah. Anyway, and then bonus action. Argynvoshalt gonna make it look like he's gonna take another swing with the spiritual mop.
Mop action.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Nice.
Right for the eyes.
Yeah, he's looking really dazed now. He's lost all his blood from his neck wound. He's now like looking back and forth. He's really kind of punch drunk looking.
I'm gonna come up with my clean up this mess thing again because I feel like it didn't land last time. Ulthmar feels like it didn't land. Like, come on, guys.
I forgot to let Irina have a go. Actually, she hasn't got a weapon at the moment, so she's just wrestling this guy, trying to get the torch off him. So I'm just gonna make a strength check with that. Nope, she doesn't do that.
Not.
He will, however, try.
Gone to that roller arm fell off.
She's a little girl. She's a weak little girl. Well, she's wrestling this guy pretty well, though. She's holding her own.
Her own arm, that's why she's not doing very well.
He tries once again to swing at her, but she ducks out of the way. Kaster, it's you, sir.
Okay, despite the fact there's these big wolves here, I mean, maybe they're just hungry.
They certainly look hungry.
Pretty much why they're shooting on you.
I mean, they've not tried murdering anyone, so I'm actually going to carry on attacking the guy that I was attacking in the first place.
Uh, 15 hits, I think. Let me just check. I'm pretty sure he does.
I did when I did it.
Yeah. Yeah, his AC's 14.
Okay, that's 9, and then I need to do Hunter's Mark.
Oh yeah, you still got that.
Slashing, it's only 2 flashing.
Okay, cool.
That's another 2.
Yeah, I get you another solid blow, and he's almost knocked to the ground. Just manages to keep his feet.
And then, oh wait, hang on, actually, I've done a section. No, it's an action.
Okay.
That's fine. Yeah, no, I'm done. That's all I can do.
Cool. These two wolves head bounding over to you guys. One will attack the Burgomaster.
Yeah, get him.
He's after his burgers. He's after his burgers.
Just starts pulling at his pant legs there. Doesn't actually sink his teeth into anything. And then the other one will attack Vanessa. That one's 16 to hit for 6 piercing damage.
And it'll take 10 damage from the armour of Agatha.
Nice. Yeah, so it bites into your leg and you just see all its jaw start to freeze. Nice. Its jaw is frozen open at this point. You also need to make a strength saving throw, please. Okay, you managed to keep you keep to your feet. It is your turn now.
I'm going to stick to my original plan.
Okay.
So I got attacked.
Sure.
So I'll cast
Hello.
Thaumaturgy
Right.
to
Okay.
make my voice 3 times louder.
Yes.
And I would like to shout out, addressing Moth, Vert, Kaster, the Baron, and Isaac.
Okay.
And Ulthmar, because I know what he's about to come in and do as well.
Right.
Men. There are wolves here. People are dead. Can we please stop fighting with each other and address this?
Everyone simultaneously just turns their heads to you.
Even the guy with blood coming out of his neck's like,
The Moth and Ulthmar, like, their heads, like,
yeah.
like, try and turtle down into my armor.
And everyone kind of looks at her like that. Kaster gets his sword and just jabs that guy a little bit more.
Like when you poke a dead thing with a stick.
Yeah.
And I'm going to point some of these people running away and go, you lot as well. All of them.
Just screaming and crying as these people are running away. And you deal with these wolves.
Even the wolves have gone.
You see,
She's angry.
you see two town guards that are were stood trying to keep everyone safe as they ran out of the town square. Also hear this and kind of grab their spears and start heading towards the wolves. Yeah, anything else?
Don't want to try and move away. No, I don't want to try and move away.
Okay.
Stop it.
Actually, let's have a look. Let's do this. The booming echo of your voice shatters the frozen jaw of this wolf that stood next to you, and it just drops down dead. It had 1 HP.
Oh.
It's just.
I'm just going to be looking at that wide-eyed, and Moth is going to be like, oh, I feel it.
I'll do that for you lot.
Right, Izek has got completely surrounded. He is not looking very healthy.
So you heard her, man. Come on, let's be grown-ups.
Sure,
There's wolves to deal with.
he will look to you three. She speaks some truth, I suppose. Grabs his axe and swings it at the direwolf. Oh, Izek's really not doing very well. He's not feeling very well.
This lack of blood is really affecting him.
Yeah. Wolf was nimble enough to move out of the way. Don't think there's any.
Vanessa shouting even stopped him from stemming the bleeding. He was that scared.
Wolf B there. He's going to take a bite at Izek as he's trying to attack that alpha. But he misses.
Holy shit, Vanessa! You should shout more often.
Everyone's scared
I
now.
also saw the exploding troll. It's like, ooh.
Literally everyone's quivering right now and can't deal with what's happening.
Everyone's just backing away from each other slowly. This was all a big mistake.
I
But
should have kept to eating woodland creatures.
But what are you going to do about all this?
So I'm clearly now motivated to attack the direwolf.
You sure?
So I'm
Yeah.
going to attack that massive wolf.
Big one.
Yeah, so I'm going to, because I'm still radiated, I'm going to raise up off the ground.
Nice.
And just like, I'm above Kaster. And I'm just going to, whoa, try and ram my spear directly into the big boy.
That's not the first time you said that. Perfect timing.
It's just the way you described it about ramming it into someone.
That's what you wish for.
Awesome. So that's, you get radiant on that as well?
Yeah, get my +4 on that, yeah.
Nice. So,
Is that automatically +4?
10.
I get to choose on which attack it is if I've still got my Radiant Soul, so on one attack, so because that was my spear attack, I'm going to do it on that one.
Cool. Yeah, you fly up and plunge this glowing spear into the head of this creature.
Awesome.
howls in pain.
Because I'm off the ground, oh, it's not. I can't do mine. Hang on.
You're
Sorry. My range is 20 feet with the spear, hence why I was attacking with my spear. But my unarmed strike is only 5 foot. I'm not 5 foot, am I? I'm in the air, so that'll be all I can do this, I think.
You can be flying 5 foot above the wolf, yeah, that's not...
Alright then, I'll now attack him with my unarmed strike.
Yeah.
Flurry of blows. Flurry of blows.
Yeah, if you that Caster's what, 6 foot, so if you fly above the wolf rather than above Caster, say.
Cool. I'll do that then instead. I'm over the wolf. So I missed with that anyway, but I'll do my flurry.
Yeah. This is a massive wolf as well. It's much bigger than it. It's like twice the size of any normal size wolf.
There we go.
Oh.
So you stab it and give it a good kick in the face.
Nice.
But no.
Yes. Stop it.
Bad enough. It will leap up and try and bite your leg off.
Very well. I think that's acceptable behaviour.
It's only an 8 though. Wow, some bad rolls tonight for these guys.
To be fair, I am above him, swinging my feet.
Yeah, he's leaping up to try and get you. 5, 10, 15, 20.
I just imagine Vert going, no.
I just want to say I'm trying to fly up like proper like swish, swish, but actually my feet are going no, stop it, no, don't,
Yeah.
no.
Flapping about.
Yeah.
That's your flurry of blows. It's your feet just
Godfrey.
Ismark will run in to try and
Flame.
help protect Irina and draw his sword as he runs over.
I really wanted to run over and just punch the Baron.
He can make 2 longsword attacks. Well, that's pretty sweet.
More than I can do.
For now. Nice. That hits. That misses though. Yeah, you see him slash across and he cuts the Baron's arm. He drops the torch that he was holding. He's just cowering now as his Marc runs over with this rage in his eyes as his sister's being attacked. He'll shout over to you guys as well. We should get out of here. We need to leave. This is not safe anymore.
When you say leave, like, where this time? We went to the place with the Holy Church. Where'd you go when the Holy Church is no good?
Well, the church is still holy. It's just the town itself is not particularly safe.
It's damn country. I super want to stab Izzy.
Okay.
But I've grown up and had a moment. So I'm going to take a swing at the little wolf.
Okay, yeah.
Give him a stab. I think I'll get advantage because of Vert.
I'm in the air though. That's
Yeah, he's kind of above
Okay.
this
standard.
bigger wolf. Yeah, it's probably a little bit too far out of reach.
I think that's why I didn't get a ring, because Kaster technically would be giving me, but I'm above, so.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Submit.
So I think
Yeah.
you're fighting the same wolf.
Yeah, but it's flanking. You're not flanking if you're above and below. Like,
I'll
True,
stab
but
it.
if you're kind of above and below and the wolf's here, like, that's what I mean though, if that wolf was distracted by you, then you'd get advantage. But because you were fighting the big wolf,
alright, I see.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's how I do it.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
That's a solid hit. Yeah.
If you don't ask, you don't find.
Yeah. I'm thinking about getting rid of flanking altogether, to be honest.
Cool. Right. Yeah. Short sword in him.
Yes, that hits.
Ulthmar's gonna like do that very anime-like thing at Vanessa and then swing the mop at Izzy.
Okay.
Because Ulthmar's a piece of shit.
I'm going to control him.
And he will get advantage because he's with me.
He's my best friend. Okay, cool. Are you trying to kill Isek?
Ultimately, no.
Okay.
If I can take the mop and like it's a mop at the end of the day, like maybe sweep the leg and just topple him with a sweet golf swing.
Nice. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, he hits the deck, and you just see his eyes roll back as he hits the ground.
And then, just in case Vanessa's watching, he's gonna just be like,
"Oh no, he's fallen down."
I don't actually think Ulthmar can make any sounds.
I very much like the term sweep the leg when it's a moth as well.
Baron Vlakovic will beg for mercy from Ismark and kind of drop to his knees, start cowering. Please, please, help. Please don't kill me, please.
Don't present the wolf, you idiot.
Kaster, it's your turn.
Okay. So is the Mark's down?
He's unconscious, Isaac, yeah.
Isaac.
I'm trying to think what a Kaster would kill him. I'd kill him.
Me personally.
Yeah, like, Rosa here and all that, but I don't think Kaster would. I think he'd see the threat as being vanquished, as it were.
Okay.
Especially after the whole Vanessa thing, that's got to play a big part.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
He'd listen to people.
Kaster's probably seen that he's following some form of orders from the Baron, whether they're sound or not. It's
And
Yeah,
the
yeah.
wolf.
I think it's all about the evil.
I don't think I could cast wrong words loud
I think,
Maybe if he throws his head first.
and then we stood here. No, obviously with Kaster, it's all about just doing the right thing. And I think as long as this guy's down.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't care about the law, but he was doing it to save Irina, and she's obviously not about to be burnt. So I think obviously you see the wolf as the bigger threat, so he turned. Can I use a bonus action to move my hunter's mark?
I believe you can.
I think it has to.
I don't know.
Oh, wait, no, I'm thinking of hat. Sorry.
It's been that long since we've had a ranger in the party.
Oh, if your target drops, if the target drops to 0 hit points before the spell ends, you can use a bonus action on subsequent turn of yours to target a new creature.
Okay, yeah, there you go.
He hasn't. Are you okay with that? Because he hasn't technically dropped to 0.
No, he has dropped to 0, yes. Dropping 0 is unconsciousness.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Then,
It was just whether you wanted to attack him while he's unconscious, then you just kill him. Coup de grace.
Cool. Okay, I will then attack this wee beastie. Normal attack or advantage?
Just a normal attack, I think.
Right, okay,
Yeah.
hand. Okay.
All about the rousing
That's
speech, couldn't help it, that's do my thing.
That hits, yep. You plunge your sword into its thick hide, yep, does.
Yeah, okay, 10 on that, and then flashing is 1. That's the worst of the math as it could do.
You hit it in a particularly fleshy part.
Yeah, that's it.
Cool, awesome. The wolf next to the Baron will since the Baron's on his knees, just try and bite him. It's a wolf. It doesn't care. Oh, and you just see it just rip his throat out.
Whoa! Oh dear.
I mean, there won't be much blood because a lot of it leaked out.
That's really good because now no one's a murderer.
Yeah, it's Marc kind of just takes a step back and kind of nods, kind of agreeing with the fate of him.
Wow. Wow.
Vanessa, it's your turn. You see, Ismark is just sprayed in blood.
I would. I gasp a little seeing that and then have a little laugh. I'd like to step out here and then. Would that count as being in combat for a spell? Like, would I have disadvantage?
No, I think you're okay firing into combat. I think it's if you're in combat, it's when you get disadvantage. So you'll be alright doing that. I think they get cover, do they? Can't remember.
Okay, I'm going to Eldritch Blast it.
Okay. Yeah.
A 9?
Yeah, solidly hit. Blasts it inside. Burns a huge patch of fur away.
And then I'd like to move up. Actually, let's move a bit more.
Okay, cool. Awesome. Isaac isn't conscious. Is there any beetles left? Nope, that one's dead. Oh, the one there, Isaac is alive. That one will try to pounce on Ulthmar.
Oh.
It's only an 8 though.
Okay.
Vert.
I'm going to try and, like, whoosh, 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 and then double-handed spear down into the wall.
Alright, nice.
Whew. So that's for 5.
5, nice.
And then my +4 of radiant damage.
Ooh. Yeah, you plunge your spear deep into its back. You hear a few ribs crack and break.
Nice. And I'm going to do my bonus action, which is going to be... No, it's not bonus action. Wait, it's bonus action. The patient defense.
Oh, okay.
Which, yeah, is the whole... is that the right one? Patient defense?
If you want to defend yourself.
Yeah, yeah, that's the right one. So let me spend that point. There we go. Cool.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go.
The direwolf with you kind of holding this spear to its back will try and swing around and try and bite at you. 24 to hit for 5 damage.
That's not too bad, I guess, but Jesus.
Can you also make a strength saving throw? I've forgotten abilities of these wolves. Every time I use them, I forget. They get flipping patches. He oh no, the spear. He just grabs hold of you, pulls you to the ground. You get thrown to the ground. You are prone.
When you're dangling the toy over the dog, and then it actually takes you by surprise, and makes the jump and gets the toy.
Yeah.
Oh crap!
Damn it. Does my patient defense do anything? I can't actually remember what it does.
Don't think. I think it just increases your AC.
You can spend 1 cheat point to take the dodge action or bonus action with him. I can't actually remember what it does. I'm sorry.
I think dodge might give people disadvantage.
Yes, it does. Yes, dodge action, bonus action. Yeah. So, it got
the same anyway.
Yeah.
He literally got the same anyway.
It would have helped if I'd rolled less.
I thought that's what it was. I was just trying to remember. Cool. So either way, I'm fucked.
Yeah, I forgot. These wolves supposed to have advantage on all their attacks. Never mind. Ismark will tell Irina to get out of here as he fights off this wolf that's still around. So.
Also, for the DM,
Yep.
what round? Do you know what round number we're on? My thing only lasts for 1 minute, so it's 10 rounds. I don't know what number round we're on.
It hasn't been that many, but
Cool. Just thought I'd remind you.
yeah, I don't know. Probably like 5 or 6.
All right. Cool.
You'll make long sword attack. Ismark is on fire. He just killed that wolf as well. Yeah, he will start heading out of town, holding Irina's hand. Ulthmar, it's your turn.
I'm gonna keep on at this wolf.
Okay.
That hit?
That doesn't quite hit. No, he just manages to step out of the way.
I'll get Ulthmar to step over Isaac.
Step over his unconscious body.
Just, or even maybe stand on him. He's like not real. So, and then. Right, hold on. Let me make sure I got this right. Where is it? Advantage on attack rolls against that creature. Okay, yeah, poo.
Ooh, poo indeed.
So we just sort of, we flail a bit.
Okay, cool. Kaster. These large direwolf and this one wolf seem to be the only enemies that are left alive at the moment.
No, the goat survived.
I'm gonna go things like go for in a minute. The ghost is still sat there just eating. He's doing what I want to do, just sit and watch.
And make a great sacrifice or distraction.
Leave the goat alone.
Nice bit of devil worshippery.
You know, now Kaster might go that dark at some point.
I'm sure I've got a book somewhere that tells us about the axe or something like that.
Yeah, you've got a manual.
Okay, I'm just going to attack this big bad wolf. Do I get advantage?
Yes. No. Vert is prone, so no, you
I'm
don't.
prone, but
So no, I don't.
no.
Just a 14 hit. 14 is exactly what you needed. You decapitate.
Scatting.
Oh.
I don't know what he's saying.
Give that a refresh. Come on, you've been working fine all evening.
There he is, main man.
Working fine all evening.
Oh, you'll have to reconnect. I can see him, so
Yeah.
I'm staying where I am.
I've only got you.
Oh, you've got me as well, Adam.
Yeah.
Excellent. Right, well then you'll all have to reconnect except me. So there.
Honestly.
How's it going? I can see him all again, but I could see him before. Can you, Adam?
Yeah.
I've got Adam at the moment.
What, you've only got Adam?
He's moving like a stop motion.
Oh no, I've got everyone again.
There you go.
That's
Cool.
Jeez.
And the key wants me to do nothing. Maybe it's me that fucks it up for everyone.
Maybe. It's all your fault. Yeah, so, Kaster, you decapitate this giant wolf with that one last swing of your sword.
Okay, if I've decapitated it as a bonus action, can I take its head?
Just have this, I think, sure.
It's just like trophy.
I mean,
Don't look at Vanessa when you pick it up though, because her eye will stare into your soul and you'll have to drop it.
Well, no.
Yeah. I think it's all.
We did it. We're good boys.
Kaster just holds up over his head. Is this what you wanted?
Yeah.
Yeah, we all have ourselves. I was trying to just wait and see if he came back, but he didn't.
Stop playing silly bastards.
Going back. Hey! How big is this wolf's head?
It's pretty big, yeah. It's what would it be comparable to?
An elephant.
Well, no, it's not that big. That's
Good night, Mum.
you're silly.
Okay,
Wait,
if
big or
it's
basket?
big, can I just
Like the size of
kind
a
like,
barrel, maybe. Like a
okay,
cask.
yeah, that's pretty big.
Yeah.
Maybe I can't just carry it about casually.
And
No,
by the way,
no.
I meant an elephant's head, not like an
No, the actual elephant.
Foreigners.
Big fucking wolf.
Just say it.
Fighting Fenrir until. Okay, as a bonus action, can I just pull out one of its fangs and kind of a memento?
Okay, yeah, you just put your boot on it, just pull out your tooth. Cool.
Just get two and attach them to the garters with a sword.
Can I take two?
Sure. So when you want to spend your bonus actions doing that, go ahead.
Yeah, I've got nothing else to do with my bonus action, so yes, I'm totally going to take both those.
Okay. The Vanessa.
Although no, I've just realised something I can do with my bonus action, which would make more sense. Too late, sorry.
I can't remember when that wolf goes. Never mind. Vanessa, you can go next.
Thank you. Can I get there?
Yep.
Can I see that wolf?
Yeah.
This guy's on the ground, isn't he?
Yeah, he's laying on the floor.
I'm going to cast Mind Sliver,
Ooh.
which is an intelligence saving throw.
I mean, I'll give it a go, but
A cool 1 damage if it lands.
just see this wolf wincing.
Ooh.
You just project the image to the shattering wolf into his mind.
Well, only into one brain cell. Like, just the one brain cell.
Yeah.
It's like the one psychic damage you take when you're in bed and you're about to fall asleep and then you remember something embarrassing you did at school.
I always think of it as like the equivalent of like a brain freeze, like a really short one. Where you sort of go like, oh.
I see it look mildly baffled, and then that's me.
Vert, it's distracted. But you're on the ground,
So- It's half my movement to get up, isn't it?
Indeed-o.
Cool, so I've still got 20 feet to go. I'm going to go here. And I'm going to try and two-handed spirit. Do I get advantage?
No. You're not in direct line with another player.
Well, it did just
Did that guy not count?
It did have Ulthmar in front of it, standing on top of it.
Alright, yeah, if he's standing on top of it, then yeah. That was a sneaky crit.
Right, quick, Adam, while you're there, go for it. So yeah, that's a two-handed attack with my +4 radiant damage.
Awesome.
23, that's not bad.
Nice, cool. This is still being really jerky though.
Oh, building! Woohoo!
That's alright, I didn't need to use my bonus action before I was going to use it for them.
That's just decapitation after decapitation. Like that one must have been real slick.
Hell yeah.
That one I think must have been like the anime beheadings where you do the swipe, nothing happens, and then there's just like the big like.
Like the head slides off and the blood just goes.
You know, equilibrium where the body just slides.
Okay, I put these direwolf fangs in my pocket and rush back to my goat. See if he's okay.
Good, save the goat.
I'm saying my goat, it's not even my goat at the moment. I've got every intention of trying to find its owner and seeing if I can have it.
Okay, cool. Right. I'm gonna go and get a drink and I'll be back in 2 minutes.
Right, don't touch anything, just mute yourself but don't re-click, reload.
Me.
In its pockets.
Through whose pockets?
Is it?
Izek's. I guess so.
Yeah.
He doesn't really have
See
anything
if
on
he's
him.
got anything on him.
Just a small coin purse with some few gold coin in. Other than that, he's got a battle axe.
I'll leave that. What does a battle axe look like? Does it look like a tool, or does it look like a nice bit of kit?
Oh shit, Amelia's fallen over.
This one looks like a weapon of war. Yeah, it looks like it was a soldier's piece of equipment.
Okay.
Did
At one point.
it have any special properties? Like, did his arm light up? Did his axe do anything when he did that?
No,
Well, I didn't like the look of his arm, so I'm not going to take that. But I am going to shift him into this sun.
Alright, yeah, you're just trying to drag his body in there. Sure.
Yeah, and then tie it off.
Cool.
But, like, just sort of throw his axe, like, somewhere. Just, like, hide it in a bush.
I'll take it.
Yeah, if you want.
I mean, I normally use a shield, but I'll keep hold of it in case I decide, you know what, screw the shield.
Okay.
Let's go even more psycho killing.
It's a battle axe, so you can use it with one or two hands.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god.
You can use that when you cast judgment on someone.
I'd like to cast judgment.
I'm concerned why Moth's gone all vindictive and put him in the sun. Like, what happened? He's gone like proper Kaster.
I'm not going to set him on fire, but this guy's dangerous business. Did you see what he did to Kaster?
Did you see what Kaster did to him?
Yes. Once again, I'm glad he's on our side.
Sometimes things just catch.
I'm just gonna. No, they don't. No, they don't. Vanessa.
They do when you put fire to it. I like
I'm gonna try and like gently, ever so gently, like that side to side where you grab someone on the shoulders, and just sort of like from the wicker sun.
Right.
Acknowledge the blow her eyes. Just like move her away from it.
Step away from the wicker sun.
Can I question Thingy's sister that was bleeding and ask how he let her get trapped?
Ismark, you mean?
That's it, yeah. I want to know how he can let his sister, after we've done all this work, get caught up in this to the point of where she was going to be burnt alive.
I did not have much choice in the matter. The Baron's brute broke into the church, knocked me unconscious, dragged her out of there. I had no chance to stop him.
Okay.
The Baron is dead now, yes? So...
Yes, yes. Perhaps you should do a better job of protecting. We didn't fight all of von Strahd's evilness for you to allow yourself to be captured.
He looks quite like sad and dejected at that. He's kind of, I'm not strong enough to protect her myself. I'm so weak. Irene kind of starts comforting her, like, it's not your fault, it's Marc.
And me being me, I'll just be like, yes you are. You can get stronger, I'm sure. And I will walk away.
Irene kind of comforts him a bit, and like, I'm okay. I'm alive. We're okay, as long as we have each other.
Can I go speak with these two weird-looking people?
Yeah, these two head over from the. They were cowering behind the stage. They head over, and you can see tears in the woman's eyes as she sees the Baron lay lifeless on the ground. She's followed by a young man. This was the Baroness and her son. Lady Petrovna, something like that.
That would have been easier. You couldn't just cook with her.
She sees her husband lying dead on the ground and starts crying and weeping. She'll run over to his body. And the younger man, kind of looking kind of not as upset as the mother is. He's got some blood on him, a few claw marks, but he holds a short sword in his hand.
Can I grab him kind of by the shoulder?
Yeah, sure.
And just kind of say to him, you need to do a better job than he did. This isn't the way.
As you grab his shoulder and say that, he looks to you and you see a flicker of magic run across his eyes and crackle of sparks on his hands. And he looks at you. I have no interest in doing any job here. My father was mad.
Oh, I like you.
I have no interest in carrying on any of his work.
What plans do you have for the town then? Any at all?
This town is not my problem. I do not wish to stay here any longer.
Can I just whisper to Kaster maybe you should hand him a goat carrot?
I say perhaps you could put Irina and her brother in charge and leave to pursue whatever you want.
He looks at his mother, who's on her knees crying at the body of her husband, and he says, I'm sure Lady Vactor will have something to say about that. She has had her eye on the power of the Baroness of this town for some time.
No, Dad.
Well, then perhaps I will speak with her about that too.
Could
So,
I go over? Oh, sorry.
So I was just going to ask him what his plan is.
He walks over to his mother and just tries to get her to her feet, and turns to you and says, we are leaving with everyone else. I suggest you do the same. This town is under Strahd's watch now. This won't stop. He will be back.
Can I remind them that, point out that our little team of adventurers just slain all them wolves, can you imagine what a town full of people could do? Perhaps leaving is not the best idea.
These are simple farmers, shops owners, merchants. They are not fighters. They are not magicians and wizards.
Fair wants to start a militia.
They cannot defend themselves, and the town guard are next to useless also. They did not protect us here today. They will not protect us in the future. You do your best to leave this place. It is damned. My father tried to save this place with his black magic and his beliefs in the Morning Lord, but he has forsaken this land too. He starts ushering his mother away.
Yeah, and Virtious says, okay. Okay.
No, not my problem.
Yeah. Whatever you say.
Yeah, they start heading out along the main road, and the two guards that are still here start escorting them. Yeah, what else would you want to do?
Well, we've left Marc on and get that.
Yeah.
What are you going to say, Amelia?
So, I have been going to go and give the Baron's widow a hug,
Okay.
but he walked off, so instead I'm going to sidle over and I'll look in his pocket.
In the back. You people leaving these poor people.
Yeah, he didn't need it.
Can I do it, like, can I sort of kneel down next to him, like, oh, how sad,
Like mourning him.
not cut down,
What did he hear?
The spirits have told me I must cleanse him. Oh.
put his arms over and stuff.
No gold, new ring.
Oh.
He has an iron ring with several keys on, small iron keys. What else has he got on him? Yeah, other than that, and a coin purse with let's have a look. 25 gold pieces in. I don't think he's got anything else.
Okie dokie,
Yeah.
I'm going to leave the keys, but I'm going to say to the others who've got some keys,
Okay.
I don't really want it. But
They're quite simple looking iron small keys. Look very, very, very simple. They're not for any kind of complicated looking locks or anything. Yeah.
Can I?
I'm going to leave the 25 gold as well, because I don't want to go, like, robbing his body for 25 gold.
Okay.
I do like that you're quite happy to put your hand in all his pockets, rummage around, but when you find it, it's like, no, that's way too uncouth to take only 25 gold.
Yeah.
Now, had you had
maybe,
50,
yeah, maybe if I got something I thought, ooh, something like magic or some nice jewellery, but yeah.
I will leave this coin purse intact, for I am honourable.
You,
I don't want people to think less than me for 25 gold.
you do find a piece of paper as well with a note on it, actually, with a person's name upon it. I don't have the name to hand right now, but I'll tell you what it is in a minute when I find it. Is anyone else doing anything at the moment?
I was only going to do one thing, and that was with the last bit of wingness I have.
Moth and Ulthmar are playing patty cake.
I wanted to fly in front of these people. I want to hand them both a stick of incense.
Oh, right, okay.
And I want to explain to them that I have seen various amounts of evil. And in every place that there is evil, it only takes one good person to turn things around. So remember that. as you decide to lead all these people to potentially their deaths. I don't want them to answer me. I'm going to give them the incense, slowly fold down my wings, and walk past them.
Okay, yeah, so they don't even get a chance to say anything back to you.
No.
You just walk away. Okay.
And while he's doing that, can I take out a dagger and cut this wolf on the middle, see what it's been eating?
It has been eating members of the town. There are chunks
maybe
of
they had some gold on them.
human
like,
flesh.
They only had 2 golds. Will you take it?
Yes.
Or you leave it in the wolf?
Make a investigation check. Amongst all the viscera and chunks of human flesh, you find a couple of copper coins.
Awesome.
Did you take?
Yeah, 100% take them.
Nothing else of-
What's in his pocket?
Nothing else of value.
To add. Yep.
Cool.
I don't throw up. It's hard.
You've seen too much blood. You're getting too used to it.
Yeah.
Acclimatise, that's what I'm looking for. Become climatized to gore.
The only other thing I think Kaster would do, now he's kind of, up to his elbows in blood, he'd go over to Irina and her brother and tell them that perhaps they should head back to the church now. If, since the burgomaster is dead, and his son and mother are leaving, it should be safe to remain in the church.
Okay. Yeah, that's good idea. Ismark kind of nods and agrees that is still the safest place in town, despite everything that's happened.
And I explained that we're now heading west. I think it's west.
What?
Are we going west now? I explained that we're going that way next, and perhaps our paths will meet again. And I offer my hand to shake.
Okay.
It's covered in blood.
Yeah.
So whether he does, I don't know.
He does, but it's very, very shaky and kind of, he's kind of not nervous,
I
but
won't
it's,
be first.
yeah, he's kind of clearly in some form of level of shock and kind of, not the blood that necessarily is on your hands, but from all the events that have just happened.
Nothing to do with Bert making him feel less of a man.
Yeah, well, that didn't help.
I also turn to her brother and say, perhaps in time your sister could perhaps turn this settlement into something else.
Perhaps, but one day I hope we return to Barovia village and take back my father's mantle of mayor there.
Maybe you could have like 2, and then you'd be like, when you get like corridors, you have like more than one set. Yeah, you could have like 2 settlements.
I like how Kaster just tried to explain architecture.
Yeah. Architecture?
That's basically almost what it sounded like. It's like, you have a corridor, a corridor, and then you have
A Commodore.
I thought you said corridor. I literally thought you said corridor.
I did
I
think you
thought
said
Kaster
corridor.
was trying to describe a corridor. I was like,
No,
why?
Commodore.
I don't
Like, it's pirates.
Like in politics.
Yeah. Is that better than architecture? I don't know. Kaster explained architecture or politics. Both are very foreign.
Kaster and politics.
Yeah, exactly. Politics. This is all you need for politics.
Vote for me. No, I think I'm going to vote for the other guy.
How do you cast your vote? Let me show you. The wolf said open it. Like it.
That's his poster. Vote for me, or else.
Oh no, poor Moth. This is like disappeared. Is that what that meant?
Didn't it? Yeah, he's having issues.
Yeah. Got that sweet southeast internet. That was me trying to be Benn, by the way, in case anyone's wondering.
Oh, okay. Cool.
That was. I'm assuming that's how he said it. So I tried to emulate it.
I think we'd also take a long rest before we set out on anything else.
Okay, so yes, it's like midday now. So if you wanna do that, you can.
I think it would be kind of go wash up, help. I mean, I think I'd quite happily help clear the wolf bodies away and spend the afternoon.
Bodies.
Yeah, I think it's only fair we at least bury the human ones.
I'd just pile them all up on this pyre and set fire to it.
Yeah, and that's why Vert's with you, because he wouldn't want you. Everyone needs redemption in death, so.
Yeah, the best way to do it is burn them.
Through fire.
The purest form of cleansing.
Yeah.
Have that sweet internet. I like that.
Yeah, and then I think, I mean, you know, other people can say whatever, but I think it would help kind of clear up and stuff and
Okay.
the back to the thing. Then go get some food at the inn and spend the evening there, and then kind of spend the night as a long rest. And
If you're desperately want to set fire, this goes for Vanessa as well. Maybe put the wolves on the pyre and move the bodies off.
I would have put the wolves on the pyre, but the bodies, I would have just added them to it. But if other people need to bury them, that's fine.
I mean, the other thing is, well, I don't know if we've got time to bury them now, so it might be wise to lay them on the stage with maybe some cloth over them.
Well, yeah, exactly. But if it's about, let them bury their own.
Yeah, let them bury their dead. But keep, like, that way at least it's a bit more respectful. I'll set up a little prayer thing with some incense, knowing it will be respectful. Hey, look, I'm all about the incense.
That's all I'm going to buy you for Christmas, is some fucking incense.
It's a shame it's so expensive. So yeah, it's only 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So if you want to spend an hour or two helping clear away these bodies, and some of the townsfolk will arrive back eventually after some time and help you claiming some of their dead, and you know, the church is going to be busy. Milovic is going to have a lot of graves to dig.
Yeah, I'm going to put all the bodies on there, and then I'm going to light the sexy little incense in sort of this direction here.
There's all your blood.
Yep, nice, I like it.
Okay. It's very square blood.
I mean, I'm thinking that maybe like the blood trails from all the wolves that's like crossing the town all over the place. And that's gone. Right, there you go. We can get the idea. Oh, right, and that's
Okay, so you're going to spend a few hours doing that, and then plan to take a long rest after that, is it?
Yeah,
everyone else wants
I think get some food. You know, just kind of spend the day. There's no point setting out kind of to like sort of traveling through the night. I don't think at the moment. I think we may as well spend the night and then set out first thing in the morning. But you know, if anyone else has got an opinion and wants to do something else, that's fine.
Sure. Yeah, that's yeah.
What about Vanessa?
I don't think I've got any business. Yeah.
No
What do you think about the long rest idea? Yes, no?
Oh, yeah. Would we then be travelling at night?
This is the concern. I don't know if we
what we were saying is if we help out here, like burn the wolves, clear the bodies, that kind of thing, then go back to the inn and just spend some time kind of drinking, I guess. And then have like an evening meal, and then spend the night and like leave like early hours, so like 5, 6 a.m.
Yep, that sounds good. I don't want to. Yeah, I don't think we'll go at night.
Yeah, the idea was like, so when the sun, even though there's no real sun here, comes up, that's when we kind of leave.
When the clouds are at their lightest grey.
Yes. When they're light grey, not dark grey.
Okay, cool. So we'll wait for Benn to get back just in case he wants something to do, but otherwise we'll go with that plan.
Cool.
Are there any like food vendors in the square?
There are some overturned food carts, but the vendors have long run away.
What's in the cart?
That's been on the floor.
Apples. There's a cart of apples that have been knocked over. There was someone selling like a borscht kind of beetroot soup. That's
I'll
likes
take
the sound of that.
like
Actually likes the sound of that.
I'll take several apples and then tomorrow when we're setting out on our journey and Vanessa's hungry, I'll be sat there going, floor food.
I can see your eyes moving, Ben. You're alive.
Hi, Ben.
Am I back? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
You're back.
Is it all good?
yes.
All
We
good.
got you.
What did you find in the wolf?
You've been waiting all this time to find
It's
out.
a lot of dead bodies.
Because that's what's been going around my mind for the last 10 minutes while I reset my freaking router.
2 copper. And then I've just picked up 6 floor
Some
apples.
pennies.
Yeah.
4 apples.
Floor apples.
How bruised?
And they don't look too bad, they're just kind of
a little bruised.
I got the better looking ones, I mean.
Yeah.
There's blood everywhere.
Yeah, there is. Just as an so the main plan was to help tidy bodies away and then go and get some food and have a long rest before making your decision as to where to go next. What are you doing with Isek? Are you leaving him locked in this wicker sun?
I mean, he's just
I
out.
think that's a terrible
Not gonna-
idea. But-
Kill him if you want.
no, I think I should persuade him to bury these bodies.
No, I think we just leave him locked in.
Penance.
And then he has to convince the townsfolk to let him out.
Bearing in mind he was the executioner, it was the Baron that told him to do all this.
Yeah, it's just a
Still
job.
the execution.
It's a job.
I was only following orders. It's
Yeah.
not a defence.
And the Baron's dead now, so he needs a new job. A new job to be keeping the town safe from things that are evil. So by doing that, he can pay the
Well, then
respect.
he should knife himself in the heart.
Yeah, this is why Virtious got top
That's a
him.
bit dark.
I feel like Virtious tops him.
No, but I think if he, it might have only been a job. He still did it though.
Remember what I said to you about penance?
No.
No. That's
Isn't that
the
what he
thing.
found inside the...
Remember-
I think he had 2.
Yeah.
I found 2 pennants inside that wolf.
No, remember it was the whole vicar who fed people to his son that you didn't actually know he definitely did, but you wanted to kill him for anyway. And I said about
That was
redemption.
evil.
He said he did it too.
When one, he didn't say he fed anyone, he said he did other things, he was never stated what they were. You just all jumped to him saying that he 100% said he fed people to him, like, other than bad people.
I think we
Well,
should
the
give
point
him
is-
a chance.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's why we're not killing him. We're just leaving him in here.
redemption. Everyone says redemption is what I was trying to say, the long winded way around.
Sleep it off.
This is his way of redeeming himself from his evils.
Evil is evil.
So, okay, is that the plan then? Are we okay with that? Taking a long rest and then deciding?
Just so it tides anyone's suspicions over, I'll throw a spare the dying Izik's way, just so he's stable, even if he's only got 0 hit points.
Okay, sure.
Doesn't bring him back. I don't want him awake, but not gonna die.
Okay, cool. So yeah, you spend a couple of hours helping clean up a bit, and then head back to the Blue Water Inn to clean yourselves up and take some rest and get some food. Similar sleeping arrangements.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Should probably let the bog eat.
Is the owner still there?
Yes, yeah. Erwin is there. It seems to be there at all hours.
Okay.
Let's go back there. Whoa, too soon. Yeah, there is Erwin, and he is tending to a few wounded patrons, commoners that must have come from the square where you are. He's helping, and his wife is there, patching a few of them up as well.
Can I ask the barman a question?
Of course.
Oh, wait, I think Vanessa was first.
Oh no, I was just wondering if it was like a free for all.
Alright.
Mhm.
I'm just wanting to know if there was someone that the town people looked up to before the reign of von Strahd? Someone that they would follow? Other than, like, I know they now have the two, I still forget their bloody names, the one we just saved, and her brother.
Yeah,
I mean...
So, Irina and Ismark, their father was the Burgomaster of Barovia.
Mm-hmm.
And then you had...
And is this the one that they followed? Like, did they follow him? Or is it more that he was like the queen that everyone knows about?
No, he's more like a mayor. He's in charge of that town and that's it.
Yeah, so I'm thinking of more like a folk hero, someone that they potentially have heard of, that they have respect for before maybe von Strahd got here.
I don't think he would remember anyone prior to Strahd, other than... yeah, no, I don't think he would.
Right, okay.
Yeah, there's not been like... Strahd has been here a long time.
Okay.
It's been many, many years that he's been ruling over these lands.
Cool. Because my thought was because we've got to leave this town, and so far, everybody we spoke to about potentially taking on the rule of this Barovia, not one person has said, yes, actually, if evil was gone, I will make sure everything is perfectly fine and take care of everyone. I was wondering if it was like some sort of folk hero in history that was known to take care of all for the good of Barovia, that we could maybe try and find,
in charge.
Who?
Those wolf guys that I made friends with. They had their head screws on straight. Simple life. Kill wolves. Eat wolf steak.
Yeah, it's a pretty good life.
But yeah, that was my thought. I didn't know like something the townspeople would rally towards for the good of Barovia, opposed to just cowering and running away all the time.
Everybody's a coward in this land, have you not noticed?
Yes, my point exactly.
He probably would say, actually, we are waiting for such a beacon of hope and goodness to rise up.
Okay, cool.
I know just the person, it's not me.
The one that defeats the one that defeats Strahd would hopefully rule his lands better. His wife will offer to tend any wounds that any of you have. Patch.
Caster's a bit drunk, maybe don't offer that too quickly. No, hey,
Not that drunk yet.
Am I back again?
You are back again.
Wow, yeah,
once
yeah.
again with the Renegade Master.
It's that bloody southeast, isn't it?
Vanessa's having an earthquake.
It's hard garbage, let me tell you.
Awesome.
Have you had any sign of Lady Berkshire?
You did not see her at the town square, no. You didn't pass by her mansion when you went back to the inn. So. If you say that out loud, Erwin says she does not come in here.
Okay, I feel like if she's left in charge, things might not go very well on the surface.
I'm trying to think of people we've met. The only person that's been really good that we've actually seen so far is that woman at the orphanage.
Oh yeah.
Does she still have
Yeah.
much to do with the orphanage, or actually?
No, I just mean like if she was to say, oh well, actually so and so, like her recommendation or commendation on something would be.
I think we
Worth
should
it,
put
so-
our one-eyed buddy with his bottles
Yes.
in charge.
Jasper in charge.
Yes, but yeah.
I like the fact that Kaster's drinking just coming up with like all the craziest people in the back. Like I like that. Instead of back in the bar, just like, well, you know what? That guy, yeah, with the eye.
The thing is, you say that, but I have been drinking, so yeah.
No, I think it's been like same as your other option was, well, those guys that in simple life killed a wolf, had wolf steak, they would be fine. They were simple. They'd be good.
Yep. They'd work. mate.
It's alright, what did you do?
The Erwin will also mention that I fear we will become like Barash. Their town did not survive the wrath of Strahd.
What happened to them?
Their burgomaster committed some terrible offences, incurred the wrath of the Dark Lord. Yeah, no longer anyone goes there. It's in ruins.
He's still there. Can I ask what you mean by he committed offences, bad things against the... Sorry, say that again.
He committed terrible offences that incurred Strahd's wrath.
I see. Okay. So were these good things that evil hated, or was it just that even evil didn't like them? You know, like, look at all these beautiful flowers we have planted. No, I'm evil. Now I do. Or was it more like, I'll also sacrifice the children and the animals if you only want to sacrifice the animals? And he's like, whoa, no, too evil, you're dead.
I believe he tried to raise an army and garner power to fight Strahd.
That doesn't sound too bad. I like that idea. Raise an army. Just gonna write that down. Raise an army.
Berez is to the south, by the way, as well.
It might be a good idea to go have a look.
I think Vanessa's been having a few June teas, and I would like to speak to Barman
Okay.
as well. Okay.
Owen.
Have you ever tried just getting along with Strahd? What happens then?
But Strahd is most evil. We cannot be ruled by such darkness.
I mean, I've had a lot of water, but it reminds me of the story of the really evil dragon that flamed the world. And it turned out he had a thorn in his claw that was taken out by a knight, and then he was really nice. Maybe Von Strahd has a thorn somewhere, or like a more like a hypothetical thorn.
No, the thorn that Strahd carries is in his heart.
Okay.
That must be a big long
That
thorn.
can be fixed.
Just pull it out.
He longs for love, lost love.
He's a good listener.
He longs for lust. No, love. He longs for love. So we need to find him a bride, like a corpse bride, maybe.
Got a good style.
Find stylish shared wife. Find stylish undead. She needs to at least be able to walk around. Find stylish undead wife. Excellent. So far I've got raise an army and find stylish undead wife.
Sounds reasonable.
Okay. Do you guys want to do anything? Ask anything else before you take your rest?
That was all right. There.
Yeah.
Oh, the only other thing was who would next be in line if the Baroness and all that leave? Because they've left now, so who would next be in line to be the Baron?
Erwin would probably say that if this is the case and his son and wife have fled, the rights that so the rule of Vallaki is handed down through family. So without anyone, it is now open to whoever takes the seat. Really.
Ah, okay. That's actually quite good. Huh?
Kaster stands up very drunk
And I
do it.
immediately, as you stand, push you back down. and slide a beer towards your mouth.
Time for bed, Kaster.
Yeah. Before you even get to finish your sentence, you sort of go, and I'm like,
Okay,
Mix it up.
so let's throw this out then. What is your plan for the morning? Going
East
forward,
or west?
you've got plenty of directions to head in.
I think we should go
Are
meet
we
that
still-
undead guy.
Okay.
And then head to the monastery and then backtrack to beat the undead guy again.
Yeah, that's all out west, isn't it? Which way we?
Let's have a look at the map.
Because I would really much like to go to the undead guy's place where he's going, where this brotherhood thing is. Because I think that'll be important to do with his big shiny sword. But
What were you saying, Ban?
I didn't want to risk it in case it disconnected me again. What was the significance of Crest? Was that just the missing assistant? Rick Tarbio's assistant? Esmeralda? Or wasn't there,
that was one
wasn't there
thing.
an abbey there
Oh yeah.
that we wanted to go to?
The Abbey of St. Markovia is in Kresk,
The
yeah.
Abbey was also that way.
I thought we were heading to the abbey.
Yes.
So I thought if we go to the
And then make a stop with
the undead guy.
Wrinkles.
What's his name then?
Yeah, he's waiting in the woods out west of the village of Alaki. And he wanted you to go to Argynvoshalt with him, which is on the way to Kresk.
Oh, okay. If it's on the way to Quest, so I think we should stop off with the.
Yeah, it's a little south of the road, but it's not too far away.
Oh, okay.
Wrinkled or not, an extra hand in battle on the way to the Abbey may be a good idea.
This is true. At least half.
Agreed.
So I think yeah, we'll go
I
see the
don't
old
trust
guy.
them.
You also have Strahd's open invitation.
I think we should get the sword.
That's the good thing about open invitations. Rock up whenever.
At some point, but I think we should.
And if he gets a mood on, you just point out, well, it was open.
Also,
Find
the
him
food
some.
is really bad.
I think we should be slightly better prepared.
Nothing bad. Definitely bad.
We gotta make sure we find like a really nice wine to take.
Exactly. And I'll find a really nice sharp sword.
Do you think Wrinkles will know any stylish undead women?
He's a stylish undead man, so definitely.
No.
Have you seen his hair?
What way does
We could sway him.
Yeah, just remind Vert to ask him, won't you?
Sir Godfrey.
That's it, Sir Godfrey.
Godfrey Gwillin.
I knew he had a good cool name.
Sir G.
Actually, I can put him into.
The G-Man.
Sir GG. GG.
I don't know if everyone got that
There
last
he
time,
is.
but I'll show you.
Look at that.
I mean, he had an evil brother once that made everyone have blue eyes and ride dragons, but I mean,
That was only when they got the dragon now.
yeah. He's so cool.
He was clearly a handsome man once.
Once. I like how he's put clay on his nose so people don't get scared of the holes. He's like literally formed himself a nose so children don't cry.
Is that what that is?
That's what it looked like.
It looks like this, so he's
I
just
was
coming
wondering
down.
why it was flat.
That's my guess, I have no idea.
I just assumed it like some weird black
Oh, yeah.
nose thing pushing through his face. I didn't assume it was a hole.
I just think he was like, thought that would have gone away when he, so he's made one.
I think it's a frostbite thing.
Okay.
I think it's a frostbite thing. Like your nose goes blue, your lips go blue, your eyes go red.
Your hair goes white. I see.
Perfectly normal.
Mm,
And all the pigment goes out your skin and eventually you turn.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
frostbite. That's what
Yeah.
happened.
Okay, so
Yeah, sorry, yeah.
You-
Sorry.
you eventually make your ways upstairs to your rooms to take rest before your journey tomorrow. Kresk is to the far west, so it's going to take you probably most of the full day to travel that far if you're going straight there. It also, yeah, so that's that. But yeah, you head upstairs, head to your bedrooms to get a good rest before your journey tomorrow. The night is quiet. The streets outside are deathly quiet after the incidents of the day. And the images of the townsfolk being mauled by these creatures play out through your minds as you try to drift off. Vanessa, as you enter your meditation, it is disturbed by images, almost a dream. Your eyes open into inky blackness all around you. No sky above you, no sound but deathly silence. As you turn to look over your shoulder, you see a small point of amber light, as if far off in the distance. As you stare towards the dim light, it begins to grow, as if it's coming closer to you. Slowly, it grows larger, although still dim, and begins to rise upwards. The light is warm, almost golden, but the air around you begins to become cold and icy. A wind begins to rush around you. The light now looms hundreds of feet above you, as snow and ice begin to bite at your skin. You see, as the snow in the air begins to adhere to a stony edifice of the mountain in front of you. A shadowy, robed figure slips through a carved stone archway up a flight of stone stairs, heading up towards the light, and disappearing into the winter storms. As you follow the figure up the mountainside, the light becomes brighter and brighter until you can't look at it any longer. And you hear, echoing in this darkness, "Come, come to us, follow." Everything goes black once more. Your skin begins to warm up, and your meditation continues as normal until you wake in the morning with everyone else and prepare for your journey ahead.
Keep it to myself
Okay.
for now.
Awesome.
Did I recognise the figure?
No, it just seemed to be a dark, very tattered looking robes, large cloaked hood. No vision of any kind of features or anything. There's a heavy wind and snow and ice just kind of blowing past. It was very hard to make out anything other than a silhouette, really.
I dressed for the cold.
Sorry?
I dressed for the cold today.
Okay, yeah.
You've got to pay attention to these things. Got to be open to what the universe trying to tell you. It's going to be good.
Very sensible.
I like how Bert has like no experience with this. Every time you say stuff like that, he thinks he has to learn this as it's like a real thing. And you're like, you have to know these things. He's like, you do. Okay.
Okay, you guys make preparations, pack your bags, and make for the town gates as you head out west. You leave the somewhat unreliable security of the town walls now and head out. You only walk...
As we
Sorry?
as we like get out of earshot of the town, can I shout that? I'd be like, all will be well!
Yeah, as you shout that, a figure steps out from behind a tree and dark shadows. His silver white hair flowing in the breeze. You are making your journeys. I am back to my full strength now. I shall accompany you.
Based on that pub talk as well, but very nonchalantly and without realising he's clearly in his face, is examining the nose. He's like this.
What are you doing?
I am admiring your makeup.
This is no makeup. Fool. Swipes your hand away.
We can continue now.
We must head off. We have no time for this.
Agreed.
You see him now standing in his glory. He actually looks like quite an able fighter. His armor's looking still kind of old, but he's cleaned it off a little bit. His his skin still looks very pale and leathery and tight on his jawbone. He starts heading off in the direction of the Cephalic Road. And you are only walking for a mile or so before you get to a bridge over a river. And just shortly after that, you get to a crossroads. And the crossroads... Yep.
Oh, I can wait till I was going to ask him some questions.
Yeah, of course, yeah. As you're walking along, you can ask him some questions.
Can I ask him how long he was in that tower?
I unfortunately have no recollection of the time that's passed.
How did we get there?
The last thing I remember was fighting minions of Strahd at Argynvoshalt. I have no idea how I got to where you found me. Maybe my brothers at the manor will have some answers for myself as well as for you.
Okay. I'll leave it at that. I'll walk off.
I don't need to know the answer right now, but can I later on ask you the same question I asked the barman about past power and people that, like, leaders that the town may have followed before Strahd?
Okay, yeah, Godfrey will... Yeah, Godfrey's got an answer for that. He would say, when Argynvoshalt was alive, he would have been a good ruler for these lands. A man of honour and justice.
Do we have any descendants that you know of?
No. Though Vladimir, perhaps we could speak to him. He was the head of our order. A just man. He perhaps could lead these people. If we could stop Strahd.
Alright, cool. I like that. I mean, hang on, as Vert. Thank you. I appreciate that.
You get to a crossroads and the signpost reads North Lake Zarovich and Mount Baratok. West Kresk, and to the south Berez and Argynvoshalt.
I only got Argynvoshalt because I was typing something probably once.
So to the north, there's Lake Zarovich and Mount Baratok.
Lake. Mount.
West is Kresk.
Yeah.
And to the south, Berez and Argynvoshalt. Oh, there's also it also says to the south, Mount Gakis.
Ah, yes, the old Gakis.
What was his place called again?
Argynvoshalt.
So that's from here.
Yeah, he will. He would say yes. That is Argynvost is 1, 2, 3, 4. About 6 miles to the south.
I think we should go there first if it's not miles out of the way, and then head to Kresk after. Oh, obviously,
That's certainly where Sir William is wanting to go. Though he understands if you guys have business elsewhere.
Yeah, I think
he
I'm
seems keen
good
to
at
fight again. Sorry. What were you saying, sorry?
Oh no, just saying. I think that's yeah. I think that's the best order to do mine.
Okay. Yeah, no, I think even if we don't necessarily do anything with him straight away, I still think heading to his order and seeing what their plan is and what his order intends to try and accomplish, I think that's a good
It would
way
be
to
nice
go.
to have a decent organisation on our side.
Would be.
Yeah.
And especially find out who this, like, Vladimir is or said he's descendants of Vladimir.
Yeah.
While we're discussing,
Mm-hmm.
could I maybe go off it and I would like to, once the talk's heard to we're going to Argynvoshalt, can I cast do that augury?
Yeah. Sure.
You ask if we go to Argynvoshalt because Vanessa affects a lot by her cards, and the cards showed a windmill and they showed a sword, and we saw that. And then we found this man, but that was the charlatan card, so I don't know if I trust him.
Okay. Yeah, cool. Let me just remind myself of the exact details of that spell.
And I'm pretty sure he's probably a stand-up guy, but I don't trust him.
Okay, so you definitely get the result of wheel, but you do get woe as well.
I shuffle my cards back up. As I do, I really peer at him. I go,
And his nose starts to slide down his face.
I don't have the cards to hand. Let me just have a quick check of something. I wish there was a list of the actual cards in the cards. Oh, there they are. Okay, so as you're shuffling through the kind of deck, as you're having this kind of thing with your god, you do like a kind of like a reading to yourself to get the idea of what the god's trying to impart to you, and you draw the card called the Broken One, which implies defeat, failure, and despair, the loss of something or someone important without which one feels incomplete.
Oh, that can't be good.
You also draw the the One of Swords, known as the Avenger, justice and revenge for great wrongs, those on a quest to rid the world of great evil.
Poor Moth. I think he might die.
Yeah, those are the two cards.
I trust Sir Godfrey more now. They've swayed me.
Moth's skin is itchy.
You follow a winding branch of the old Svalich road that meanders up the forest slopes of a mountain spur to an old mansion which is perched on high ground overlooking the woods and the Luna River Valley. High above the river valley juts a quiet promontory upon which looms a sepulchral mansion? I don't know what that word is. Its turrets capped with fairy tale cones, its towers lined with sculpted battlements. A third of the structure has collapsed, as has part of the roof, but the rest appears intact. A dark octagonal tower rises above the surrounding architecture. Out of the fog comes a distant peal of thunder, quickly accompanied by the howling of wolves in the woods below. But the house stands silent, seeming like the fossilized remains of some long-dead thing smote upon the mountainside. I will show you. I don't think there's a picture of the mansion. There must be. Nope, apparently not. Let's move to that map, and we will probably end our session there.
Cool.
I hate how hard it is to move players on the maps when there's more than a page full of maps. Oh my god, how annoying. Let me just chuck you on here and then you'll be able to see where you are. There's a large dragon statue in front of the mansion.
Yeah, sorry about that, Kaster. Just literally sat on your face. That's a mile wrong. That's not what I meant. I just meant my tokens on top of yours. Yeah, that's what you see in front of you.
Cool.
Ooh. Why is there someone staring at it?
It's you.
Do we know? Oh.
And we will explore Argynvoshalt next week.
Sweet.